blanket of toxic smog. According to data from Central Pollution Control Board, the air quality index in several parts of Delhi crossed the 400 mark, which is a severe category. Now, this level of pollution poses a serious risk to public health, particularly for children, elderly, and those with respiratory conditions. Despite the alarming impact on daily life and health, the situation on the ground remains largely unchanged. Delhi's Environment Minister Manjinder Singh Sirsa, in fact, recently announced some new restrictions on vehicles in the national capital. Only BS6 vehicles are now permitted to enter the city. The Delhi government has also banned the entry of non-BS6 vehicles registered outside the national capital. While the Commission for Air Quality Management has invoked GRAP Stage 4 restrictions across Delhi-NCR, these measures, viewers, come amid growing concerns that preventive and long-term action remains inadequate, allowing the problem to persist year after year. Now, this morning, the fog cover also impacted air travel. According to Delhi airport sources, 66 arrivals and 63 departures were cancelled due to poor visibility. Times Now brings you this report.
Delhi-NCR continues to reel under severe air pollution, even after the strictest emergency curb under GRAP 4 were invoked. I am currently at India Gate, and where you can see the view is far from clear. The entire area is covered under a thick blanket of toxic smog, and the visibility remains extremely poor. Now, this is happening despite the strictest pollution curb, GRAP 4, being in force across Delhi-NCR. Air quality continues to remain in very poor to severe category, with several areas recording hazardous AQI levels. Emergency measures like construction bans, vehicle restrictions, and the no PUC, no fuel rule are already in place. But the weather conditions like low wind speed are preventing pollution from dispersing. What this means from ground? It means people going for work, students going to school, or elderly going for grocery shopping or essential shopping are all at risk.
So you saw how bad the situation really is in the national capital, and what we are witnessing are actually knee-jerk reactions. Let's give you a sense of what's really happening. If the AQI is above 100, it means you're inadvertently smoking 2 cigarettes a day. Even if you're not a smoker, this is something that you're forced to breathe. That's what reports have suggested. Now, AQI above 200 is equivalent to about 7 cigarettes, smoking 7 cigarettes per day. AQI above 400, which is the condition right now, is equivalent to about 23 cigarettes per day. So even if you're non-smoker, this is what you are being forced to inhale. Toxic poisonous air, which is equivalent to smoking 23 cigarettes a day. AQI above 650, which has also been the case in some areas, it is equivalent to 34 cigarettes a day. And AQI above 850 is equal to 43 cigarettes a day. So that is how bad the situation really is for the national capital. Now, viewers, the worsening air quality in the national capital has also triggered a political debate, with the Delhi government coming under sustained attack from the opposition over the ongoing crisis. Take a look at the visuals on your screens. Now, this is a poster shared by the Aam Aadmi Party. And here, the Aam Aadmi Party is targeting the Chief Minister of the national capital, Rekha Gupta, over rising pollution levels in Delhi. Using a Dhurandhar analogy, the Aam Aadmi Party has mocked the Chief Minister, holding her responsible for the deteriorating air quality situation in the national capital. Opposition has also alleged that the government is evading accountability, claiming that no discussion was held in the parliament on the air quality situation before the House was adjourned sine die. They argue that a serious public health issue affecting millions was left undebated and unaddressed. The opposition has also accused the government of shirking its responsibility, stating that the situation in Delhi continues to deteriorate despite repeated warnings and rising health concerns. Adding to the political rhetoric, opposition leaders have also mocked BJP BJP's 400 par slogan, alleging that the promise now appears to apply only to pollution levels, not governance or solutions. Meanwhile, the Delhi government has responded to the criticism, stating that it has registered more than 1 lakh electric vehicles as part of its efforts to curb pollution. The government has, however, shifted the blame to the Aam Aadmi Party as well, alleging absence of subsidies for electric vehicles under the previous administration slowed down EV adoption. In fact, according to Delhi government, timely subsidies could have encouraged wider use of electric vehicles and helped reduce pollution levels in the city. Listen.
जो सबसे कम जो वो रिकॉर्ड हुआ 399 है, तो और ये केवल दिल्ली की बात नहीं, जितने मेजर सिटीज है उसमें भी ये प्रॉब्लम है। सरकार चर्चा से भी भागती है, चर्चा सुनना भी नहीं चाहती है, और ये क्या वो जैसे इंडिगो वाले को निर्देश दे देती सरकार, इसको भी निर्देश देकर निश्चित हो जाती है। सरकार अपनी जिम्मेवारी से भागती है, और ये मेरा ये मानना है, कल एक अवसर था इस पर एक विस्तार से चर्चा हो, कल हाउस एडजर्न कर दिए गए, तो इसलिए मैंने कहा कि सरकार जहां तक हो सके अपनी जिम्मेवारी से भागती है, और अगर कुछ ना मिले तो मुझे तो लगता है कि गनीमत है, सरकार ये नहीं बोल रही है, इसके लिए भी नेहरू जी जिम्मेवार है।
दिल्ली में आज शाम से वेस्टर्न डिस्टर्बेंस आने की उम्मीद है। मौसम विभाग के मुताबिक इतवार को कल का दिन जो है यह मौसम बहुत खराब रहने वाला है। ग्रेफ 4 लगा हुआ है, इसके बावजूद दिल्ली के अंदर कई जगह पे कंस्ट्रक्शन होने की अभी भी शिकायतें सामने आई हैं। मैं उन सबको कहना चाहता हूं जो दिल्ली के इस मौसम खराब में और कंस्ट्रक्शन करके खराब कर रहे हैं, ग्रेफ 4 के बावजूद जो लोग कंस्ट्रक्शन कर रहे हैं, आपकी बिल्डिंगों पे सख्त कार्रवाई होगी। अगर आपने अभी कंस्ट्रक्शन बंद नहीं की, और मैं लोकल जेई और एक्शन को भी बताना चाहता हूं, आपको जिम्मेवार ठहराया जाएगा और आप पे कानूनी कार्रवाई की जाएगी अगर कोई आपके इलाके में बिल्डिंग अभी कंस्ट्रक्शन करती पाई गई। साथ में यह भी बताना चाहता हूं, जो पोलिटिकल इंडस्ट्री है उसका हमने एक्सटेंसिव सर्वे किया है।
Let's now move on, viewers, and shift our focus to another big story of the day. The Aravalli Hills, one of the world's oldest mountain ranges, in fact, has been trending on social media. The Save Aravalli movement has captured public attention over Supreme Court's November 20 ruling, in which the court adopted the Environment Ministry's criteria that only hills rising 100 meters or more above local relief or clusters of such hills within 500 meters will be officially recognized as part of the Aravalli range. The court also banned the grant of fresh mining leases in areas spanning Delhi, Haryana, Rajasthan and Gujarat until expert reports are completed. However, many environmentalists have warned that the new ruling could leave nearly 60% of the ancient range open to mining. And not just online, concerned citizens have also taken to the streets to express their anger over the SC ruling. They want the hills, considered the green lungs of northern India, to be protected from exploitation. Many experts have also warned that exploiting the mountain range could expose regions, including Delhi, to harsher weather and even drought-like conditions in the future. Let's also see why these hills hold, in fact, so much of importance in the northern belt. Now, if you look at this entire range, it spans across 700 kilometers across northwest India. It acts as a crucial barrier against sand from Thar Desert. It plays a very important role in groundwater recharge. It helps in biodiversity conservation as well. And it also supports ecological balance in Delhi and the NCR region. It supports a variety of flora and fauna. It's home to ancient settlements as well as heritage sites. Let me now go across to my colleague Kritika, who is joining us live at this point in time. Kritika, now clearly over the past few days, we have seen this issue getting bigger, with citizens also expressing concern. Citizens have come out on the streets as well, holding protests. But what is the view of the government? Can we expect some kind of a rethink on this?
Well, Hina, remember just a few days ago, Bhupendra Yadav, the Union Environment Minister, at a Times Network conference itself, had told that only about 1 to 2% of Rajasthan's Aravalli range will be mined. And that too will also come after a comprehensive review which has been ordered by the Supreme Court in the same order. He has said that, in fact, mining is something, stone crushing is also something that is taking place in ecologically sanctioned areas in a controlled manner, because the Supreme Court has held that a blanket ban will enable illegal mining to take place. Currently, Hina, I'm also reporting from just at the foothills of the Aravalli range here in Gurugram. Remember, it is from Delhi that the Aravalli range, the 700-kilometer ancient ecological heritage that we have, starts from spanning Delhi, Haryana, Rajasthan, as well as Gujarat. And this shield right here on your screens, this is in fact the lungs of northern India, shielding the rest of northern India, including Delhi and the National Capital Region, from dust storms, from in fact desertification onwards of Thar Desert. What is also considered by the environmentalist is that not just hills ranging to 100 meters, but even hills of 20 meters to 30 meters of height are very effective in preventing this desertification. Even around this entire area, there are a lot of tourists as well who have come into the Leopard Trail and different other such restoration and recreational activities that have been built in this area to enjoy the natural heritage as well as the biodiversity that is available here. There are deciduous, thorny forests all around, which also act as a natural aquifer. This is what environmentalists are also warning, that it is not just only about the air, but also about water. Gurugram, remember, is a very water-scarce city. So is Jaipur, and the Aravalli range, through its natural formation, helps in the groundwater recharge as well. So there are multiple facets associated with this. But remember, the ministry has also said that nothing at this moment is finalized. None of the hills are actually being mined.
I'm just interrupting you there. Request you to please stay on with us. We have some breaking inputs as well coming in at this point in time. Amid the